Hey guys, Ashley here, episode 103, Clash with Ash, and today I'm going to be bringing you some replays from Red Elite's latest clan war against Romporn. Can't really pronounce that name, but either way, they're a really good clan, and they had some really nice attacks featuring 2-star attacks versus our top 4 bases using the same 5-golem strategy. I want to get right into those replays right now by Igorla. 2 of these attacks were by Igorla. He's the same exact troop composition, same exact strategy, and we're going to go over that right now. It's 5 golems, 3 witches, 13 wizards. He has 2/2/3 archers in his clan castle, and then he has the 2 jump, 2 rage, 1 lightning. Let's see how he does it. He picks the most obvious route that he can get to via the 2 jump spells to the town hall, and then he deploys his golems in a clump. I've already gone over this strategy in a previous video, and he's basically very similar to that strategy, minus a few extra witches instead of wizards. But you can see there's not a ton to the strategy. I mean, there is still some spell execution, and you still have to go in from a smart area. Mainly try to avoid as much splash as possible, splash damage. But basically, you just drop your troops. He's going to have his king go off to the south. But that's going to be totally fine because he actually gets a lot of extra percentage down there that's going to help him with the 2-star. But either way, he has plenty of leeway in this attack, as those golems do create quite a huge meat shield. Things get kind of crazy in the center, but as long as you're dropping those 2 rage spells, basically exactly where you drop the 2 jump spells, or at least close to, you're going to be fine. You're going to get that town hall down. He kills the opposing queen just fine. And one thing to know, obviously, is there are no freeze spells in this composition, so you're not relying on the freeze at all. So it's interesting using a golem-based attack without that freeze. Takes a little bit getting used to, but you do have those 2 jumps, and you do have the lightning to take care of that clan castle, so hopefully you don't need the freeze, especially with that huge meat shield of 5 golems going in. So there it is, the 2-star attack. Very nice, very swift attack. That Barbarian King basically cleaned out that entire south unit over there. And he has that minion that he brought along, and his minion is basically his snipe team, that 1-man minion. He's actually going to be on his own to actually get a bunch of these units all by himself. So he's going to get 3 units all by himself, basically just adding on the percentage as he gets 61% against CC. Let's go back to the world map here and see how he does with Brandon. Or it might not have been the same attacker. Let's see. No, this was Don Igor and his 77% attack on Brandon. Let's see how he did it. It's another 5-golem attack. And it's 5 golems, 2 minions this time, 3, basically the same troop composition as last time. A different attacker, but same composition. Let's see what he does. He's going to drop his 2 jump spells. It's going to be the same type of attack. And he drops his 3 witches clumped up behind, along with the clan castle. And then he's going to drop his wizards all behind that. So here we go. Once again, there's not a ton to this attack. I mean, it looks pretty easy. That's because it is pretty easy. As long as you pick the right spot to attack from, you want to be careful when you're going, like I said, when you go in, make sure that you're not going directly into the heart of the splash damage without those freeze spells. Now, I would attack this base using 4 golems from the north into the big section myself. But with a 5-golem strategy, with the no freeze spells, you don't need the freeze, but you have to be careful of that splash. You wouldn't want to go into both those infernos at the same time. So the only way I would advise going in from the north is to bring 2 freeze spells with you. Just a little variation in the strategy. Things get a little hairy in the middle, again, as they always seem to do, but you got to remember, you have plenty of meat shield there, so go ahead and take advantage of it. Be patient on the hero abilities, keep your eye on the hero health, and just drop those 2 rage spells. And once again, bringing the minions proves to be a very wise idea, as those minions can snipe the outside units, as the main army tends to make a narrow path to the center. So I'm going to go ahead and speed things up, but as you can see, he still has 2 golems up, he still has the queen up, some witches, some wizards. He's got a lot of everything up, those minions, so he's actually going to get quite a lot of percentage against Brandon here. Over 70%, almost 80%, I believe. So let's go ahead and watch how much he actually gets here is he's at 73 right now. He just has those witches kind of just creating tons of skeletons there, and I'm just going to end it right now. I think he gets 77%, and I want to get to that third replay. I'm a big fan of my base. Like I said before, I think in previous videos, it's not an original base, but it is a very nice base in my opinion, and you'll see a very nice attack on this base. It's a 2-star attack, which is hard to do with ground units. My base features the Ring of Resources, and it features, I think, very nice placement of the heroes and versus the Clan Castle and Inferno locations. Anyway, here comes the golems. Same type of army, only 6 archers this time, just as a little bit of a snipe team, I guess. And same type of deployment. He comes in, he picks his path to the center. I'm using a dragon, a witch, and a couple barbarians in my clan castle. That's my favorite composition lately. I'm not using it every war just to switch things up, but I do use it, I'd say like 2 out of 3 times. And here come the troops making their way to the center. Again, these attacks don't look super pretty. They're kind of slow moving, to be honest with you. It feels that way, at least, because with the 5 golems, they're just, they're slow-moving units, and you have that firepower and the witches summoning all the skeletons behind them, so they have nice sustainability, but they also they take their time going through the base, but it's really methodical. It's very nice attack, and here you go, Town Hall down. Like I said, once again, using patience. He actually has to pop those hero abilities pretty early in this attack, just because there's so much firepower in the middle of my base, and because his units didn't follow the heroes into the middle. But look at this, he's actually going to pull it off, and I'm going to go 4 speed as things get a little choppy here, but basically you'll see that his units start dying one by one, but he's able to take out that barracks for the 50% 2-star, and there it is. Guys, hope you enjoy these 5 golem attacks. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about the strategy. Let me know how it goes. Take care, subscribe, more daily content coming at you soon.